Let me start by stating this list is by no means every beautiful city in the world. Many gorgeous, amazing cities aren't here. I think you'll agree with me, though beautiful cities can be found in every part of the world. So here are 3 of the most beautiful cities you should go see, or at least put on your future travel vision board, and then branch off from there. The 3rd most beautiful city in the world is Paris. Now you may ask, why should I put this city on my list? So here are some good reasons. Often considered the world's most beautiful city, Paris is definitely among the most stylish and sophisticated. It's the capital city of France, and it holds a fascinating place in history for its politics and art, and is also known for food, fashion, love, cinema, cafes, perfume, and more. Paris may be the city of lights with important art and fashion houses, but it also has quaint corners, cobbled streets, and cozy bakeries. Whatever your idea of beauty, Paris has it. Also, here are some well-known tourist attractions that will look great in a photo, really worthy of an Instagram post, such as the Eiffel Tower, which was completed in 1889 much to the horror of many Parisians, but now it's a source of pride as well as an iconic landmark. Visitors can take an emotional ride to the top with exceptional views of the city from every floor as you ascend and descend. The gorgeous Musée d'Orsay once served as a Beaux-Arts-styled railroad station. Now it holds an incredible collection of French Impressionist paintings, furniture, sculptures, and photography, dating from 1848 to 1914. The Sainte-Chapelle is a stunning chapel with glorious stained glass windows built by Louis IX in the mid-13th century. It was the center of his royal residence, the Palais de la Cite, and housed the relics of the Passion of the Christ. 15 glass panels and a huge rose window combined to create a wall of light inside. It's truly magnificent. The Sainte-Chapelle is a spectacular example of French Gothic architecture and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Another of Paris's world-class museums is the Musée de l'Orangerie. This used to be a winter greenhouse for the orange trees that grew in the Tuileries Gardens. Now it's a gallery of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings, including the big water lilies masterpieces by Claude Monet. The Arc de Triomphe was ordered by Napoleon I to commemorate his victories and now is a symbol of French nationalism. The adjacent terrace gives wonderful views of the city and avenues. Each evening, the flame of the tomb of the unknown soldier is lit. The Louvre Museum is another French icon and holds many of Europe's most important paintings, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. It's considered the greatest and richest art museum in the world, and the most visited, with works of art from almost every age and time. The building itself served as a royal palace for more than 2 centuries until the French Revolution, but it has about 8 centuries of history attached to it. The second city is New York City. Why you should visit it? Well, here are some good reasons. Many people consider New York City the most beautiful city in the world because of its energy, high-end shopping, theaters, and famous man-made landmarks. The Empire State Building, in Midtown Manhattan, is one of the most famous buildings in the world. At 1,454 feet tall, it offers panoramic views of the city, boroughs, and up to 6 states. Tickets are sold for their observation decks. I personally recommend the VIP tickets, as the lines are long to take the ride up on the elevators. Come at sunset and bring your camera. You can watch and photograph the city, turning from bright and bustling, to a twinkling nightscape as the day turns to night. Absolutely gorgeous. Other must-visit places of interest, while you're here, are pretty Central Park and its 843 acres of green space. Have attracted visitors for more than 150 years. This iconic park is set in the middle of Manhattan between the Upper West and Upper East Sides. The park is filled with beautiful trees and flowers, perfect for peaceful long walks, picnics, and doing one of the self-guided tours of special sections and plantings. The Metropolitan Museum of Art is the most popular tourist destination in the city. You'll find inspiring and educational art spanning more than 5,000 years. The New York Public Library, a National Historic Landmark, holds millions of books along with fascinating exhibitions. The famous main branch is in Midtown Manhattan and was built in the Beaux-Arts style, gated by 2 massive stone lions. The iconic main entrance steps are at 5th Avenue and East 41st Street. Step inside and find the main reading room with a 52-foot-high ceiling that's served as a setting for films like Ghostbusters and Breakfast at Tiffany's. The National 9/11 Memorial and Museum. On the site of the destroyed World Trade Center, is a solemn yet beautiful monument to the 2,983 people killed in the attacks on September 11, 2001, and February 26, 1993. It also pays homage to the first responders, civilians, and other emergency workers who risked their lives saving others, and their enduring courage in the days after. The first city that you have to visit is Cape Town. Why, are you asking? Well, multicultural and picturesque, Cape Town, South Africa, had to be on our list of the most beautiful cities in the world. This frequently overlooked but the utterly stunning city sits at the base of South Africa's iconic Table Mountain on a peninsula, surrounded by the crystal blue waters of the South Atlantic Ocean. Visitors flock there from around the world to enjoy the beautiful weather, see the fascinating sights and explore the pristine beaches. Of all the major cities in South Africa, Cape Town is what comes to mind for amazing scenic attractions. Also, some great places to visit while you are here are: Lion's Head is the peak of one of the surrounding mountains and is popular with hikers. It's fairly steep and is about 3.5 miles. You'll need to plan about 90 minutes to get to the top, but the views as you climb and descend are breathtaking. Cape Point Nature Reserve is on the tip of Cape Peninsula, about a half-hour drive southwest of town, and it's actually part of the southern section of Table Mountain National Park, and helps form the Cape Floral Region, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The region is 7,750 hectares of lush flora and fauna, so it's a favorite with nature lovers. Cape Peninsula also has rocky sheer cliffs above the sea, creating gorgeous scenery filled with a rich history. Signal Hill is another great way to enjoy the beauty of Cape Town. As its name suggests, Signal Hill was where people flew flags to let others know about the weather conditions. Climb it to get great, panoramic views of the city and ocean. The Table Mountain Aerial Cableway probably gives you the best views of Cape Town, as it takes you to the top of Table Mountain. The trip takes less than 5 minutes, but the floor of the cable car actually rotates so you get a 360-degree panorama of the city. Also, visitors to amazing Cape Town love the Victoria and Alfred waterfront. It's a mixed-use venue, cultural hub, and part of a historic harbor. You can get great photos of iconic Table Mountain in the background as well as beautiful ocean views. Also, the waterfront features great shopping and entertainment.